we can make this world better, or our little corners of the world. Sometimes we all need a little encouragement, and that has been a focus of this channel and this video in particular. So please stick around until the end, because there's some good stuff coming up, including what the next video in this series will be about. So like I said at the end of the last video, mercy is a natural topic to discuss after having covered conscience, examination of conscience, and confession. Mercy is an expression of charity, the root of that word meaning selfless love or the desire for the good of another. It involves refraining from punishing or harming another when you have the ability or the justification to do so. It also involves providing for the needs of those who cannot provide for themselves: food, safety, medical attention, and other ways. Mercy has an outward focus, and believe it or not, several centuries ago a list of 7 specific actions was developed, and is called the Corporal Works of Mercy. The word corporal deriving from the word corpus, meaning body. So these are the bodily needs: feed the hungry, give drink to the thirsty, clothe the naked, give shelter to the homeless, also known as welcoming the stranger, visiting the sick, visiting the imprisoned, also known as ransoming the captive, and burying the dead. Now granted, there are some manipulations. For example, giving booze to a thirsty alcoholic is not mercy. Water and juice would be more merciful. The Corporal Works of Mercy give us 7 opportunities to develop the habit of virtue. And all of these, so to speak, feed each other. So practicing the works of mercy leads us to be more virtuous. And as we become more virtuous, we're led to perform the works of mercy. And isn't that what the world needs right now? To have the humility to observe the needs of others and to seek to meet those needs. Not for attention or accolades, but because it's the right thing to do. Now, to be clear, I do understand that governments and nonprofit agencies focus on these needs. But the works of mercy are not the obligation of the government and agencies. They are for you and me. Institutions don't love one another. You and I do. So you and I are responsible to practice the works of mercy. So donating to a church or a nonprofit is a good thing, but it doesn't absolve us from the moral responsibility to reach out in mercy just because someone else is doing it. A lot of people specialize or go through specialty phases on one specific need. For example, some people are passionate about helping new mothers in need. Other people are passionate about supporting a local food pantry. Just my opinion. But I prefer to support locally. But if you want to support nationally or internationally, please do so, because the works of mercy are needed around the world. Just start with one thing. For example, giving a pack of new socks or a blanket to a homeless shelter, or taking 1 hour a month to visit a homebound or sick person. We've all needed mercy at one time or another in our lives, whether it's when we were facing judgment for something we had done wrong or not done, or when we had a need and were unable to meet our own needs. I've said it before, you can tell a lot about a society by how they treat the most vulnerable among them. Each one of us can do one thing, and to the best of your ability, try to make that one thing a consistent habit. Many hands make work light. Now in the comments, please share with all of us some good suggestions on what are works of mercy that can be performed. And please share, like, and subscribe. It really does help, and it really is appreciated. And lastly, there are also 7 spiritual works of mercy, but that's the topic of the next video. See you in the funny paper.